Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Genome Guardian 2. It is a wave survival roguelike, and a really good one. I played the first one a couple months ago, last year, something like that. I don't know, my sense of time is all sorts of scuffed. Might have been 2 years ago, actually. It's bad. Anyway, it's neat. So you have waves of enemies coming at you, you shoot them. Between waves you have a shop, you can spend currency at the shop, buy new gun parts, new upgrades, and so on and so forth. And there's some really wild combos you can come up with. And also a lot of other stuff planned. If the previous Genome Guardian was any indication, there was like, I think a whole SHMUP mode and some other things that were pretty crazy. And then they had also made a game called Cell Command, which I did not get to last year. But we're just going to dive into this. I've barely played this game. I just have a little bit of meta currency, which I can spend on something. So we're going to buy a chip slot. And let's see. Do I want to get a bit of damage? Do I want to get a... I don't know. Let's just reduce costs, because those are my big limitations here. All right, so yeah, we just plonk enemies as they come at me, and we're good. So what is there going to say about any of these things? I don't know. Just blast every foe that comes my way. You might notice we have a little meter that comes around that like slowly fills up around my central turret. That is heat. So effectively, if I let that get up to full, I stop shooting, which is of course not good. We don't want that. So what do we want to grab? I'm going to grab pistol. Put it in storage. We're going to buy an extra slot. Sniper rifle. Elegant rifle accurately fires a high-speed shot. A satisfying weapon that's great for hitting targets at full range during early waves. We'll want to combine that with some other things. I just don't know what. And so whenever you combine those, and it's supposed to be very much evoking, you know, genetics. Let's see. Each one of these can result in a different weapon and weapon combination, depending on not the pattern that you put them in. The order does not matter. It will just sort based on certain priorities. So I could go for size but reduce velocity, but I also don't have a shotgun to pair with it. We can add burn, so things take damage over time, but obviously it's not... One, we can't afford it. Two, it's the wrong color. Yellow does not match with blue. Now I could add bomb to it, so we're firing an explosive. I kind of don't care for any of these, so we'll wait. We've got options, but one of the easiest options I have is to just not do anything. It wouldn't be a bad idea to grab a shotgun to pair with this as kind of a secondary fire that can help me shield against enemy projectiles. I know there was one a long time, or there's one combo that gives you like waves that are extremely good. Ooh. Projectiles but less accuracy. Flak, which has split. That's really good if I had a shotgun. I'm actually going to buy this, but we're just going to put it in storage for the time being. There we go. Let's see. I should mention... Oh, gosh. Never mind. I should mention I think I have early access to this game. I'm not entirely sure when this video is going out, but the game itself comes out on the 9th. Was it the 9th, or is it coming out on the same day as Slay the Spire, actually? You know what? I'm going to double check this one just to make sure I am correct. No, sorry, it's coming out on the 5th. Same day as Slay the Spire, which... Bold of the developer, but I get it. I was trying to kiss me or something. Bold of the developer, but I get it. You know, a lot of these games are... Ooh, Armor Max, Power Polyp Chance. Shotgun. I'm going to lock the shotgun, because we want to pick that up. And I could buy another chip slot, but I currently don't have any chips to put in there. There we go. Let's see. But yeah, it's bold, but it is also one of those where it's a wildly different game, and I know a lot of people are really sick of roguelike deck builders at the moment. And so I kind of get it, you know, the idea of trying to go toe-to-toe. Okay, ooh. Panic. Microbe speed when they're low health. Or microbe speed is slower, but they ignored knockback. I'll go for that. Okay, so shotgun. Now the question is, no. I think we're just going to do shotgun with a ton of projectiles here. Cheap shotgun. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this, and I might just keep stacking shotgun, the sniper is really good at taking things out accurately. However, stuff like projectiles or clumps of enemies are going to be a serious issue for it. And so effectively having a wave shield that does a ton of damage seems like a good idea. Damage and size. Oh, boy. Accuracy and size. I don't know if we need that. And then damage but lower fire rate. Well, this is cheap. Okay. I'm gonna just slap this on. Get big. Yeah, I don't think we need accuracy and size on this one. It's already accurate enough. Yeah, the main goal is probably give it some damage. There we go. I think this is working out fine. Okay, heat max plus 50%, which is really tempting. We also have homing but lower fire rate, or more projectiles but less range. I do like the max heat, because that means I can shoot a lot more before I have to stop, which seems worthwhile. If we can get anything that makes it so heat cools down faster. Okay, wave ending. Let's see. More projectiles, less accuracy. Ouch. Could get a second heat bonus. This is really tempting. Yeah, it doesn't have a good combo. Snag that. Yeah, the reduced accuracy could be kind of stinky, though. I think I'll wait. Okay. Ideally, yeah, we might want to actually try and get a number of the plus projectile bonuses. Ow. Ow. I've actually gotten hit a couple of times here. Yeah, a couple of the plus projectile bonuses on that shotgun might actually be really good. Okay, split. Yeah, I'm gonna disable the visualizer. Ooh. I think I am gonna buy the size and range. And then we're gonna buy this. I wanted to give this more projectiles, but if I keep slapping shotgun, that might do it. So the reason why I want to do this is make the shotgun size huge. And that should do the trick. Orbital strike. Actually seems quite good. Alright, got it. Microbes start with chitin or microbe damage up. Ouch. I guess I'll go for cold. Well, I guess I'm gonna buy another shotgun. Because I'm gonna see what happens if I combine a third shotgun. We're just gonna go purist for our first run. bounce house, which is awesome, actually. God, I wish I could keep this. Okay, that was close. Bounce plus range. I'm gonna lock that. For now, I'm just gonna slap shotgun here. Wave spread, that's the one I was looking for. Thick arcs in a half circle, rein in its accuracy, or lean further into its already massive spread. So we want the bounce. I'll have to bleach it. But a really good snipey shotgun or sniper rifle with bounce would be huge. Okay. Then I'm just gonna have to watch out for my health. Because this way I can kind of mainline a single target and hope the waves just do their job. Kind of. Crit chance, reduce size, zap, some other things. We're just gonna bleach this and slap it here. So bleaching it turns the upgrade white, which means now it can be upgraded onto anything. Oh, good. So the bounce means the projectile will bounce. Yeah, some games, you have to get, like, additional hits and bounce for it to, like, full trigger. I'm glad to see this is not one of those. So fired accuracy, accuracy size, submachine gun, pistol. I think I'm just gonna lock that and go from there. Yeah, the damage on this is quite good. I'm thinking if I keep... bombardment. That's fun. If I keep stacking stuff on my sniper, I might be able to get it in such a way that it has infinite range, or at least absurd range. Laser. Sophisticated accuracy hit scan laser shot with excess range that pierces enemies. Deletes hostiles the moment they're visible. Sick. So the one thing I can do is I can actually click on this and see what it combines to. What did this... Okay, homing. Interesting. So it might not be able to combine... Oh, I see. It can combine into these. I just haven't seen them yet, so it doesn't matter. And then I can see what these turn into. But obviously, it's moot. I don't have anything of the sort. I'm actually going to lock this shotgun. I'm just going to keep slapping shotgun onto wave spread. Okay, this is not what I was expecting the laser to be. Because the bounce no longer seems to be relevant. Which is kind of a downer, if anything. Okay, studies available. Oh, complete studies for the rewards, but lose 10 health if you fail them. So, avoid overheating 1 times for 6 wave. Oh, 750, that's meta currency. So I have to completely avoid overheating for 6 waves to get a bunch of meta currency. Endure seems easy, so let's do Endure. Oh, I can do all of them. I don't think I'm going to do the overheat. Tempting as that is, maybe. I'm going to slap that on. This could be an issue. Nope. The lasers don't care about accuracy. And I don't mind the enraged microbes. It's very funkish. Yeah, having the laser as kind of a, like, means of dealing with the really bad spawns is not a bad idea. Cheap submachine gun? No. Yeah. See, that... The dragonfly is terrifying. It's why I'm going for the shotgun... Or the super shotgun beam combo. Didn't get it. Okay, completes next wave. We'll get both of them. Some of these could be good, but I don't care. What does this do? Wavequake. 360-degree eruption of a giant green bananas and waves. Cornerstone weapon for builds focused on full circle coverage. It's got my number. Let's see. Do I buy a pistol? I think so. Well, this was a concern. And I probably could have done the avoid overheating. Yeah. Yeah, the one problem is, I think the laser can't bounce. Oh. Velocity does nothing. Bounce adds 500% base width. Size affects width. Okay, so yeah, I cannot have the laser bounce. Sad. It's good though. So bonus size is nice, but we don't need it that much. If anything, we want accuracy. Okay, so let's grab pistol. Ion laser. Precise piercing hit scan laser. Okay, synergizes with range, reducing upgrades. Range reducing upgrades, giving its crazy base range. I'll have to keep that in mind. There is also the crit chance, which actually is quite good, because we have no knockback to begin with. Well, that does silly damage. Crab. Yeah, so nixing my... I don't know what homing would do. Because I can always swap these around, so I can potentially put this on something else. Okay, so it kind of tracks. I like the homing well enough. It works good against groups, especially if the groups are all kind of lined up. Okay. Anomaly detected. Walls of the Abyss have suddenly begun producing large quantities of microbe pheromones, and oh god, they've fallen in love with the nanobot. Let them come in for a hug. All microbes and offspring stick to you and slow you more. Sure. Let's see. What the hell would flak... Oh, no. What would flak do with a laser? This I need to find out. I don't think I care for SMG. Yeah, I didn't want to make everything enraged, even if that would be extremely lucrative. Just because my enemies are just a little too fast for me. And I don't want to contend with that. Okay, heal for 15. This time it's free. Use sparingly, spending all your biomass, topping up health. Instead of upgrades, guarantees defeat. Yeah. Yeah, I want that flak. Okay. Well, so far, so mostly good. Yeah, I really should have tried to go for that don't overheat for 6 waves thing. Because that would have been an unreal amount of meta progression. Okay, so homing is good. I'm gonna take the crit chance off. I'm just gonna put that there. We're gonna give this flak and bounce. Just to see what happens. I'll grab another pistol. Just to give me a little bit more. Okay, flak currently seemingly does nothing. Which is kind of a shame. Ow. Let's see, sticky. Is kind of tempting. Okay, so I'm going to give that the crit chance so we can take the damage. Yeah, I don't have more bleach. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to put flak on this one. Just so the wavequake has a little bit more oomph. Coverage, really, is the answer? Yeah, so those guys are terrifying. And yeah, that healing perk is extremely good. And yeah, it seems like putting flak on Wavequake was the way to go. Did I grab sticky? I think so. I'm going to want to put a shotgun on this one. Because I think we're going to try doing pistol shotgun. Maybe I'm going to have pistol be one of each. If I can pull it off. Just to see what like a full Omni build would do. Okay, blubber. Microbe size up, health up. No, definitely blubber. 5 more waves. Good to know. It's Scout rifle. Precise automatic rifle that reliably lands shots at a distance while retaining a decent fire rate. Okay. Sadly, not terribly useful here, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to dedicate most of my meta progression upgrades to making it so the heat is less of an issue. Okay, homing, velocity, more SMG. I do have a reroll that I could use. Anti-air cannon. Explosive launcher firing quick air burst rounds that detonate in proximity of microbes. Good stuff. I'm going to move... Oh, I can't. I need a little bit more. Because, yeah, I think I want to put sticky on this one. Because, yeah, if I can get it so it's sticky, hopefully that'll slow things down dramatically. Which is one of my big limiting factors here. Okay, and there's shotgun. Okay. Because, yeah, if I can put shotgun on it, then we can also give it the damage and size bonus. Okay, this should be good. Yeah, if anything, the small projectiles are fine. If I could give them some duration, that would make them real nasty. I actually really like this music. It's fun to listen to. Okay. Some of these could be good, but... Put that there. Alright. Maelstrom. A chromatic storm combining all 4 DNA. The power's unmatched, but are you worthy? I'm in love. Alright. Damage, range, skip shot, pause to disable. We are actually pretty full up here. Like, there's a couple. This one actually could be good. I'm going to lock it because the crit chance is not nearly as good as... So the one problem is I can't tell what the Maelstrom is. I also don't seem to be noticing sticky working as well as I would have liked. But it's difficult to tell. Okay, move some things around. There's also freeze. Oh. Right. If I move that there. There we go. Oh. That's what it'd do. Okay, so it actually could use some range, if anything. Let's cool down for a second. Yeah, so I don't actually know if I like it that much. Maybe with the right perks, we'd be good. Hey, we've unlocked SHMUP mode. Thought you beat the game. That was basically the tutorial. New genes and mutations will now appear. Future dives will be tougher. Guide has 2 new tabs. Alright, there's also an endless mode for more research before you retreat. Get ready to discover how much bigger the sequel is. Oh boy. Okay, endless is great for research if you can handle it. Buy our item and heal prices are triple, but you can buy rerolls. You can recycle stuff to replace chips if you want to, which is good. I'm gonna buy that. Oh. Cannot make sticky. Unfortunate. How do I recycle? Well, yeah, the problem is Chromaelstrom really isn't useful for me. It's very clearly an SMG build when I am not going for an SMG build. Oh boy. Okay. You can now banish stuff. Good to know. Okay, selecting a gene banishes all colors. So let's probably not do that. Now there is split, which would be interesting for the Chromaelstrom. What if I do those? I don't know. The Y split is tempting. I'm gonna lock it because it could be cool. Okay. Break deposits for resources. Ow. Okay, I think I got it, but that did hurt. Ow. Well, I can't afford anything anyway. I could buy some healing, I suppose. Guess I'll do that. Hurt. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these enemies have an insane amount of health, apparently. Okay, Victor is unlocked depth 2. Switch to it. So microbes are tougher, heavier, and smaller. They aren't optional ascensions, they're how you progress. Many unlocks are specific to depths. We also have a new mode, SHMUP mode. It's raining microbes, prevent their escape in this vertical shoot 'em up. Okay, we've only seen 5% of this game's content. That's insane. We also have meta progression, which is definitely necessary. I'm probably gonna max these out. Yeah, mutation choices. Another chip slot is good. Mod slots. Let's see. Starting bleaches, banishes, heal cost -1. Yeah, some of these are pretty good. Grab those. I'm out of stuff, but it's fine. Oh, and that's just buffs. We can also buy parts. Oh, no. Mods. Patterns. And extras. It seems like the patterns and extras are not nearly as meaningful, but... oh boy. Alright, well... check your new parts first, rude. Okay, I guess not that rude. It's cloaking. Okay, show what it does next dive, and we haven't found any more parts. Okay, filter mods by effects. Well, we can't do that. Okay, try double time. Okay, deactivate double time. Try your gadget. Okay. I kind of hosed myself with that. Do we grab freeze? Sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, the tutorial being like, try double time, and then it just, yeah, don't forget your gadget. I'm aware. Yeah, try double time, and then immediately just get swarmed. Yeah, so the problem is because I've invested most of my currency in options rather than stats, this is really rough. Do we want to try the SHMUP mode? I could. Let's throw a bomb on. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the bombs do big damage. I might want to start with the bomb. And see what I can do with it. Because, yeah, it feels like the pistol isn't quite strong enough for what I need to / want to do. No, I'll just wait. Oh, that's interesting. Aimbot. Aimbot was also giving them a big range bonus. Cooling rate. Oh, that's good. I'd like some other stuff, but being able to cool down really quickly is going to be huge. Especially now that I've boosted that a bunch. Oh, that's quick. So, I think what I want to do is probably do bomb shotgun. Kind of a slight twist on the last one. Let's see. Accuracy and range. No, I don't care. I think I'm just gonna wait. It feels bad, but... I don't have many other choices. Okay, there we go. Oop. Got close. Reversed aim and movement to gain... Oh. Collect 4 health just seems... not amazing. I guess that would have given me a little bit of money. I'll snag that for now. I mean... Big bomb velocity. I don't think we care. Oh, this is rough. Yeah, I don't know if I, like, irritated my eye earlier. But I'm effectively having to play this with one eye open. Unfortunately, it's my non-dominant eye. I've got kind of bad astigmatism and double vision in my right eye. Well, that's the one I want. Let's see. Can I buy both of these? Yeah. So we're going to at least make a sniper. We do not want to go past sniper. Which makes me question what I would want to pair with sniper rifle to give it that much more accuracy. I was hoping going laser would do the trick, but it doesn't. Let's see. Yeah, what I should probably do is just stop recording this video and just like wait for a while. But it's kind of one of those where it's like, I don't know, I can probably record this with one eye, and the answer is like, no. Probably also means I should take a look at my glasses prescription, because yeah, my right eye should be usable, and it's not amazing. Ooh. Oh, fire rate plus 50% and minus damage on weapons with ADNA. Oh, that's a chip. Interesting, but not really useful for me. Completes in 4 waves. How long is that one going for? Yeah, that cooldown speed is extremely good. If I can snag a safety moment, we're in a good spot. I mean, the homing and the velocity could be really good. Because I could do double SMG here. Yeah, so we know laser. We want to stay away from it. We also have the trail split shot. I'll have to see what that gives me, though. I mean, I could just buy this. I don't know. I'll just wait for that to show back up again. Okay, gotta wait for it to cool down. Yeah, the problem is the bomb is not the most accurate thing in existence. Oh, I did take a damage. Damn. Oh. I had unlocked it. I'm a fool. Didn't think I did. Oh well. Blast shotgun. Shotgun then launches uneven splatter of explosive rounds, high damage combined with an effective larger radius due to shell quantity. Well, that's about all I got. That should be pretty good. Yeah, the problem is I don't have the damage I need. Sure. That won't backfire on me. Huge size, low range. The problem is I can't afford it anyway. Well, Self-destruct when overheated. We got some stuff. Not as much as I would have liked, but it's fine. Now, let's see. Health max. Speed, but that's only movement speed. Yeah, reducing microbe health. But only by a little bit. Yeah, let's grab those. Okay, mods. Bandage. Heal 4 if you took damage last wave. Or radiator. Cooling delay reduced. Okay, that's kind of good. I don't think I care for Vice. Let's go for those two. Reverser. Pierce boomerang projectiles. That sounds fun. Sure. I'll have to see about other parts. And guardians and paints and things, but these are for later. And I'd like to get a different gadget, but this'll do. Don't forget your gadget. I'm aware. Okay. So this is actually awesome. Yeah, damage is reduced, but not by a ton. So I think we want to go for some kind of homing machine gun, maybe. Here. Accuracy and size. No, let's go for this. Put it there. Get the scout rifle. I'll see if I can get the scout rifle. I don't know. I'll see if I can just keep stacking snipes onto this one. Now, if I could get it so that it goes through me as well, that would be huge. Okay, split though. I don't know what that's going to look like. But I can see that being really good. Beam. Oh, maintain hit scan. Huh. So sadly, the beam is completely worthless to me. Or at the very least, it does not synergize with this character at all. Or maybe it does. Maybe that was kind of planned in. So I don't think the split's going to do the trick here. The max heat is tempting. We'll snag that. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this one. We might want to give it some kind of status effect, like burn. Like, it's kind of fun. It cannot miss. The main problem is his base damage is so atrocious that what am I going to do? Offspring speed. But do more damage. Okay. This one's really good too. Go for the heat maximum. Yeah, I think I might just throw a second SMG on this gun. Or freeze? Oh. Something like freeze could be amazing. Biomass +5 from exalted and enraged microbes. Oh, we need both of those. Shoot. Oh, can you only lock one thing at a time? You know what? I'll live without that. I'm going to go for this one. Because, yeah, econ is really bad for me. And so getting early econ might actually save me. Ow, that hurt. Okay, snag that. Okay. Of course, it's not going to give me a single enraged. Well, there's one. Too late now, though. There's another. If I can kill it. So far, so good. Yeah, throwing freeze on this gun might be a really good idea. Zap could also be... Like, there's some interesting things here that could carry. But it's not enough. I'm curious what Zap would do. But I think I'm going to give it a wide berth. Knockback on this thing is actually extremely good. Okay. Avoid buying one shop offers. No. Well, I can endure limited speed. That's terrifying. I'm picking it. So I got 70 here. I think let's grab that shotgun. We kind of have to. Do I re-roll? Hope for the best? No, I'll just make do. Okay, so this range reduction is terrifying. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. Even more fire rate, but no knockback. Ah, this ignores velocity. but not knockback. Because that could be useful on the beam. I wonder what bomb would do with the returning shots. I don't know, I'm going to reroll them, see if I can find something good. Damage and range? I mean, I'm a little desperate. Okay, that's a little bit better. Still only do 2 damage, though. Ow. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Oh, I could have gone invisible, though. Okay, we want the freeze. Badly. Just as much as the extra damage and range, if not more so. Ow. Got him. Damn it. That was rough. Well, we get some stuff. Oh boy. Let's see. Go for the starting biomass and range. Considering those were the things that killed me, I might as well be reactionary here. Well, let's do SHMUP. Let's see how SHMUP work. Oh. Okay. So this is kind of neat. It's different. Let's see. So what kind of build do I want to go for on this one? Don't know. Accuracy and range with a bomb. Damage, reduce velocity. I don't know. Snag that. Dumbfire rocket. Quick, accurate, explosive slug. Great choice for reliable early explosives. Can hit enemies near the edge and then give it more accuracy. Okay, that's gonna be fun. I'm now playing ball pit, question mark. Oh, I can sidewinder things. That's neat. So the dumbfire rocket has more than enough accuracy. So at this point, I might want to look into something like... Okay, that was fun. Ooh. I don't know what bounce is going to do. Split, though, is going to be great. So we might want to do, like, shotgun and more explosives. Just to give me a decent amount of reach here. Yeah, triple biomass, but it shows up like right at the end when it's not practical for me. A shame. Bonus homing on homing weapons. Oh. Okay, that's going to be very fun. Yeah, I could try and go for a big, dumb homing build. Because that homing is extremely good. I just have to be able to afford it. Yeah, I wanted to get split, but it's fine. I really like this game. I'm glad to see that it is immediately hitting me with that depth that a lot of people were kind of alluding to the last, on like the previous video I did on this game. Did I only do one? It feels like I did two. Maybe I started recording another one and then got distracted. That does seem to be kind of the case. Avoid removing 30 offspring. Nope. I'm gonna grab that one. I can't avoid, but I can endure. Yeah, I'll pick this up. Do I want more explosives? Sure. I think I will throw shotgun on this. Just because. Having those extra projectiles, especially with all that homing, should be really good. The range on this seems unreal, but I'm not going to look the gift horse in the mouth. Torpedo. Homing rocket that reaches targets quickly, combines high accuracy, velocity, and homing. Oh boy. I got a boomerang torpedo. That feels like that would be dangerous. But yeah, I don't actually mind the extra enraged microbes. Because the extra enraged microbes just gets me more money. Wow. That is insanely effective. Do I want to grab the tDNA? I mean, if I want to be silly, I have an idea. What if I just made multiple torpedoes? What if we see what every single torpedo evolution looks like? Because there's got to be at least a couple. Interesting. Explosion duration, area duration. Do I care? Not overwhelmingly. No. I think I'm just going to lock the cDNA. Because, yeah, there's a couple of different outcomes for torpedo that you can get. You know, one where you stack another bomb on it, one where you stack an SMG on it, and one where you stack a shotgun on it. I could try and make all three different torpedo lines. Or there are four. Yeah, I guess there must be. Maybe. One where you put a scout rifle, a shotgun. Okay. Homing but reduce damage, but we have no G. I don't really need it. I'm just making another dumbfire rocket. I'll lock the shotgun. I might not use the shotgun immediately. I think I might wait until we get another torpedo just in case. It's really interesting how much the homing torpedo really makes a difference in like how it flies. And its like sheer aggressiveness. Okay. Microbe damage, but microbe health. I'm actually going to go for goodbye. gDNA is extinct. Microbes are smaller. I don't... Well... Yeah, I'm going to just go for that one. A face mask. Neat. Okay. I'm going to buy this. And then we'll just wait. Because, yeah, we want to get probably another bomb if we can. Before I go too silly here. Don't know if I killed the guy. Maybe. Yeah, I can't afford another. Wish sales were a little bit more frequent, but I get it. It's interesting how much I'm fighting these guys off screen. You know, it kind of feels like the torpedo is, ooh, accuracy and velocity. It's really tempting. I don't know what that would do with the homing, though. Well, I already have shotgun. I'll wait. Yeah, the boosted torpedo is for sure doing the work. The unboosted one is present. I think the highly accurate one I would like to give the shotgun upgrade, probably. Because that level of accuracy could be wild. Bubble Burster. Whimsical fungus that splits into 3 homing area bubble spores, which deal damage over time. Dude, what the hell is this thing? That seems fun. I think the homing is like screwing with it. And this is why I always make a backup. Yeah, it doesn't like whatever I'm doing. Freeze could be interesting. Still don't know how that works. Okay, I'm just gonna buy this. We're gonna move these down. You know what? I will put the freeze on the bubble burster. Okay, there. Oh, yeah. Is its range just hella long? It might be. One way or another, it seems to be doing a fairly good job of those. Okay. More accuracy, less fire rate. Less accuracy, more fire rate. I don't know if I need accuracy. Well, I can't afford anything anyway. Here's the thing, who needs accuracy when you have big homing? Oh, you know what? Okay, Pierce, crit damage, sticky. I'm going to give that sticky. Who knows what that's going to do? I can't tell you even if I wanted to. Okay. Well, one way or another, this is working mostly. Yeah, I don't have to worry about projectiles. I can just dodge those. Yeah, it seems like there's bubble hell out there, but I can't see it because it's like off screen. That's crazy good. Range on bounce weapons would also be insanely good. But I think I'm gonna buy that. Because this lets me rapid fire if I need to. Which seems genuinely helpful. Probably. Okay. Homing in size. Could be good. Knockback velocity. We don't need another shotgun, so I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, I want that resource cache. I guess I'm just gonna go over here for a second, make sure none of these guys can get at me. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that resource cache. Microbe weight and size. Go for that. Buy that. Yeah, we didn't get the resource thing. It ended up proving a bit too tanky for me. Some of these guys are so small. Most of them are. But I'm not really in the business of having accuracy. I think the one problem is... Okay, Roar. 10 microbes with knockback in a single wave by pushing them past 200% range. I didn't even know I had sufficient knockback for that. Alright, torpedo to anti-air torpedo. Proximity missile launcher that fires homing rounds, which... Oh no. These things really don't miss. Yeah, so the one problem is I'm not getting a whole lot of money here, because it feels like I'm just yeeting foes outside of my own range. If we get anything that actually increases the number of enemies, but reduces their HP, oh, we're going to be in a good spot. Okay. Well, now what? I think I'll snag that, because slapping that onto the anti-air torpedo seems like it's going to be very fun. Maybe. Again, it is very difficult to tell. This is almost kind of the unwatchable run. It's mostly just empty screen and my whizzing projectiles occasionally. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna buy that. Clear it out of the shop. Everything is so shrimpy. And it doesn't matter. I'll have to try the spore gun again at some point when I'm not rolling, let's see, the spore gun at some point when I'm not rolling the boomerang shots. That's very good. I think we want it. Okay, so now I fire 2 of those boyos. I don't know if I need the accuracy and range anymore. We might want to get rid of that. Ow. Oh, God. I took a hit. It was a bad one. Okay. Microbe speed, they ignore knockback, that's fine. Oh, we don't have hit scan. I'll snag that. Yeah, we just need the money pretty bad. So now we can see how hard this actually is. Because yeah, up until this point, I've been knocking enemies back. We still have freeze, so hopefully we can kind of... Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of enemies that we were just yeeting far out of orbit and I had no idea. Okay, so... like, I could go for the size and range. Fire rate, but reduced accuracy. Like, the one problem is this is not really helping me much. I don't know. Let's grab this, slap it here. I'm just looking for anything that gives me some oomph right now. And making those microbes a little bit bigger might be good. I don't think it's really that meaningful. But yeah, I think the problem with this build was I was spending a lot of time just yeeting foes far off screen. But I wasn't actually able to kill most of them. And so I wasn't getting currency off of it. Okay, another dumbfire rocket. Because yeah, I want to make the last dumbfire rocket torpedo combo, if I can pull it off. Okay. Grabbed it. Size range. Bonus projectiles, but reduce range. Not really useful. So do I want to... yeah, Macarena. Let's do this. Because this gets us to the trail gun. Slug producing trails of explosive blasts on impact. Size upgrades allow hitting enemies with multiple blasts by shooting near them. Okay, that actually seems kind of fun. Sounds horrid. Luckily, I have my sound effects turned down a bit. Okay. On the plus side, I can kind of just sit there and turbo blast something. Bleach, banish. At this point, I'm going to banish anything gDNA related. I'm going to banish anything aDNA related. Let's go. This won't backfire in the slightest. Oh, lifesteal. Okay. Almost back up to full health. That's everything I was hoping for and more. Mostly. Kind of. You know, actually putting bounce on some of my projectiles would have been good. Okay, SHMUP depth 2. Onward. Yeah, unfortunately expensive. Can't do much else. We'll just wait. We'll get a bomb. Presumably we'll get a bomb. I should have locked it. What was I thinking? Wow, I just got... Oh, yeah, I overheated. Well, I didn't get to see the last torpedo, but that's okay. It's a neat game. It's, okay. It's got a lot of stuff in it, for sure. Because, yeah, we have a bunch of different barrels we haven't played around with. We have a bunch of different platforms, a bunch of different brackets. Alternating. Oh, does that fire 2 different guns? It might. That's wild. Cores, which... Some of these I think I just have to buy. Victory without overheating once. Oh, no. Some of these are going to be a little tough to pull off. Roar. Probably knocks enemies back, maybe. And then a different motherboard as well. Then we have 30 different... Oh, okay, never mind. 30 different modes, but these are different. So these are unreleased. Brood mode. But I have to discover all microbes before we get to that. What is that going to be? I don't know. And then those... Okay, words don't count towards completion, but I think they do give me a bunch of meta progression. So I have a lot of meta progression. Thing is that as much as I'd like to unlock more stuff, it seems like one of the biggest things holding me back is just an utter lack of stats. So we should get those going first. Let's see, heal costs, speed. Probably boost some of these more than anything else. There we go. I don't know. I'll start with an extra banish. Not that it matters. I was hoping I'd be able to buy everything, but we bought a fair bit. So might as well mention once again, the Genome Guardian is out on the 5th. I don't know when this video is going out, but if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. And if you don't like the fact that it's early access, well, that's okay. Genome Guardian 1 is out in 1.0 and is cell command. So if you want to play either of those while you wait for this to develop further, you can too, and they're equally good. I haven't noticed too many differences between Genome Guardian 1 and 2, but I think a lot of it is just the depth and breadth of it. This is just a much bigger game, but you have to dig to find an amount of that stuff. And also, you know, I'm not the most versed in the Genome Guardian 1 content versus this one. So I think the thing that really makes this stand out is really that feeling of discovery, trying all the different combinations and finding ways to specifically, like, cheese them to win. And I mean, how many different guns am I missing at this point? I have no idea. I wish there was a way to check. Bullet storm. No, that's just fire a bunch of these. Arms dealer. So next is 46. So what is it? Is there 69 different weapons in the game? Maybe? Something like that. We will see. For now, though, I guess I might as well say that if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.